We have a pregnant giraffe in Frances. Frances is a 4-year-old female. She's young, but she's obviously of reproductive age. We had a breeding recommendation with her and Junbei, who is our male. And while we didn't see breeding happen, they're kind of secretive with all of that. The fruit of the labor is here. we've seen it. She's showing all the signs of pregnancy. She's getting big, and so short of doing a hormone assessment with her, which we could do, but that takes 6 to 8 weeks to get those results back. We think we're in that window.
So back in January, I started doing monthly body condition scores on the giraffe, and I have been scoring her. It's a rated 1 to 5, 5 being obese, 1 being underweight. And I've been rating her at a 4, which is pretty overweight, because I could not see her spine, and so I've been thinking about it over the winter going, wow, she's really packed on some weight. And it was actually at the beginning of May. I was working the giraffe routine and noticed that the weight had dropped from her upper back down, and her belly had actually dropped and drooped low. So that day after they went on exhibit, I spent a lot of time just watching Frances for probably about 30 minutes, just staring at her abdomen because she was hanging out really close to the corral. And then I noticed this big ripple up the right side of her abdomen. And then that got me really probably thinking that there was a baby in there. So then I invited another curator down and had our vets come down and take a look. Giraffes are threatened in the wild, and there's actually fewer giraffes than there are elephants, which is I think not a wide known fact. So this birth is really important for the giraffe species overall, as well as just our SSP population within the United States. So we're really excited to get to be part of that. So with first-time moms, they don't always exhibit the same signs for pregnancy for one, and for going into labor as maybe an experienced mom. Their bodies probably don't know exactly what's going on. They don't know what's going on. So so we've been having to watch her extra close, because her signs for labor may be different than a experienced giraffe.
So the first order of business with something like this, and we do this with all of our births here at the zoo, is a birth plan. We put together a birth plan. It's again, all these barn modifications. We put a layer of sand in the barn because these females have these babies standing up, and these babies have to drop as much as 6 feet onto the ground, and they do fine with that. That's everything going as it is. The spanking of the baby, I guess, is kind of what you think of that historically. I've got 2 kids of my own, and the preparation has not been much less than that, if truth be told. Maybe more so, I'm embarrassed to say.
We're nervous because it's a first-time mom. There's a little bit of the fear of the unknown right now, but we're very excited. We're all ready for, I think, the baby to be here and know that it's okay and everything's going well. And then I think we'll be able to breathe a little bit. We haven't had a baby giraffe here in 17 years, so we're really excited.
This never gets old for staff. I mean, this is what we do. We obviously don't randomly breed animals just to have animals here at the zoo. We breed these for a higher purpose. We produce offspring according to their genetics, according to the recommendation of the species survival plan, in order to save animals from extinction. Giraffe are not doing well in the wild. The more we can do to get this captive population going, the more it's better for giraffes, again, in the captive population as well as the wild population. So, I mean, that being said, that's a really exciting thing. I mean, we got all the goo-goo talk and all the silliness and all that. We're so excited, and we love baby giraffes, and they're cute, and I'm not going to fool you into thinking that we're all business and all biology. I mean, we're business and biology, but there's a huge cuteness factor with this that's got people really excited about it as well, on top of the important work that we do from a conservation standpoint. Ultimately, it's up to Frances and this baby. We can only do so much, but ultimately we need to give those 2 the best chance of making this as perfect as it can be, and we're doing everything along those lines.